Welcome back to my channel, guys. So I know this video is really late, but literally I'm only filming it the day before you see it, and that is because I actually haven't had a working laptop, so I couldn't actually print and cut this kit. And usually I have all of my kits, like everything that I've ever released, well, recently, like right when the shop first started. I don't know if I have that in there anymore because I threw out all the old style stuff. But every time I make a new release, I print it and cut it in glossy, and I take the photos of it, and then I keep it for my collection. So I always have that. I have abundance of kits I could have used this week, but I really wanted to use the May subscription kit this week because it's the last week in May, and there's really no other pink in the rest of the planner, and this is fully pink. So I was just waiting until, and I knew I was getting a new laptop this week, or I was getting my old one fixed. It's a whole thing which I'll probably talk about in this video, like as I'm planning. But I wanted to like use this kit this week because I knew I could eventually. So I figured as long as I get this up in this week, it'll be okay. But also I will be unboxing or unpackaging the May subscription kit. Sorry if I said March in there at all, but it's the May subscription kit, and you can see the little spoiler down here. If you don't know, I'll just actually flip that. If you don't know, my subscription kits, basically they are like an automated thing now. You purchase them on the site. It's actually not the same as everything else. Basically you sign up, and then you will get billed on the 1st of each month, and basically and it'll come to me like a normal order, and then I'll fulfill the order like normal, and it'll get shipped out within a week. I like use the time frame of within a week, but depending on when the 1st is, like it can be done earlier. If the 1st is a Sunday, it might not get shipped out. So as I was saying, it depends on like what day the 1st is. So this day, the 1st, is a Wednesday, which means they'll probably be out by Friday, which means that's 2 days later. But like, depending on what the day is and my schedule is and all that kind of stuff, it just means that sometimes it's closer to 5 days than it is to, it's closer to 3 days than it is to 5 days, like whatever it is. But they are always sent out by the 8th, basically. This month I was like really excited about. I was really liking what was happening this month, and I got good feedback from this month. So yeah, let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm like really happy about this one. But you'll see why when I was flipping through, you could probably see that yeah, basically you got to use this in May. So they're not always like that. Like sometimes they completely miss the monthly colours, sometimes they're around the monthly colours, it depends. But you do always get 2 extras with 2 unreleased extras, and one of them is like my New York deco kit, and it has this little like one that says the streets will make you feel brand new, and it's got like the cityscape, and it matches very well with my Girl Boss kit because a lot of the stuff is like really similar, but it's like its own little. I kind of didn't include these in the Girl Boss kit because I wanted to make my own little deco sheet for like New York. And then this full box says like Pop, Fizz, Clink, Toast, Cheers. I think that's it. And then there's like all this like little poodle and the taxi cab and the martini and all that kind of stuff. And this is like a cute deco cleaning sheet. This stuff's got a bunch of different cleaning items. So you've got things like, there's like detergent, floors, sweep, bucket, laundry, let's hang, like an oven, a spray, bottle, trash, bleach, gloves, carpet wash, carpet, scrub, and then in a like different set of colours. But yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I want to keep them this size or I want to make them a mini size and you have like double the amount on the sheet, or it goes on a sheet like this size. I'm still fiddling around with how these are going to get released. Like I think I'm going to just save these ones till I redesign the shop, and then they'll get released then, and I'm still fiddling with exactly how. But if like the people that got this sheet already said, oh no, we want them like they like that. But I just feel like sometimes, like some of them, like things like carpet wash, obviously you want kind of bigger, but then things like laundry you might not want because you might do laundry every day. So just depends. And then this is the kit. You'll obviously see it in detail as I use it, but it's my Flamingos in Love kit, as you can probably tell by the deco. It's so cute. I'm so in love with it. Like, it's just so pink, and I'm not usually into pink, but I just am this time, so I don't know. I just really like it. But yeah, this is the kit. I will leave the link down below if you want to sign up for the monthly subscription service. I feel like I did this in the right, because I always kind of do it right when I've sent out, and then I think everyone's like, oh, like, because you just get billed on the 1st and they just get sent out, then like talking about it on the like 7th of their month is like, oh, people won't think about it, but it will be getting billed and sent next week, so in like a couple of days. So if you want to get in for next month's, then yeah, I'll leave the link down below. But yes, basically I'm just going to get started. I'm going to do like my headers, bottom washi and ombre check boxes all first, and then I will be back. Okay, so that is everything. I'm just going to flip it, and I think I will zoom you guys back in. I kind of thought about it as I was going, but I was like, I'll just leave it until I like come back. So basically it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm planning for this week because like I said, it is Thursday, so Monday to Wednesday I've done, but I'm honestly really bad at remembering my plans. But the only TV show for this week was Liv and Maddie on Monday. But then, yeah, nothing until next week, or maybe even, yeah, next Saturday, Girl Meets World comes back, which is pretty exciting. And then, what else? I'm trying to think what I had to do. I didn't have to clean my brushes on Monday night, so it was a no-go. And then Tuesday night, I feel like one of these nights I did something, and now I can't remember what it was, but I feel like maybe I didn't at the same time. See, now I'm like sitting here and I cannot remember my plans. I'm like, what did I do? It was just kind of ridiculous. And with no TV shows on, I'm gonna have like little to no other bits this week. Just trying to think. Well, I'm gonna have to clean my brushes sometime because I used them on Tuesday. I just didn't use them on Monday because we started special effects, so we didn't even really use that many on Tuesday, but I still have some that I need to wash, so I need to wash them. Let's just put on Wednesday, you can put the little heart. It says the shop reopened. It actually reopened late Tuesday night, but still. And then there really isn't much else going on, to be honest. I'm gonna have to do laundry. on Sunday. And then also on Thursday. It's a good pull-in. Actually, yeah. That's good. That's good. Even though I did it all yesterday. So now I'm just gonna go in with the other bits headers. But basically, yeah, I was able to get the shop reopened this week, which I was so happy about. Because I was able to get I had to get a new laptop. Basically on Tuesday I got it. It was finally ready. Basically the other one. Okay, so sorry, I don't know when that ended. I don't think it was that long ago. But so basically, yeah, we paid to get a new hard drive put in the laptop. And then he comes into where we work. Me and my sister both work at the Subway, and because it's in the same like complex building, the computer shop, and he kind of just comes and he says, oh well, yeah, last night, because we were supposed to pick it up I think on like Thursday night or something, and he kind of said, yeah, well, it didn't really turn on, so I'm going to try a couple of things this morning. We're like, oh, we'll check in after work, blah blah blah. Basically checked in, and he was like, no, it's not turning on, like. And he kind of just, I was kind of like, well, what do we do now then? And he's like, well, are you in the market to buy a new laptop? And I was kind of like, yeah, I need a new laptop. And he's like, okay then, well, what did he say? He's like, oh, well, we can, but we were kind of worried because at this point we paid $220 for nothing. So he's like, if you buy a laptop from us, we can transfer the purchase over. So that was what we had to do, and I feel like we got a little bit ripped off. So yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's any way to set this up to match the colors, or if that's just useless. Boom, boom. Because I've only got like one like bright purple one. I think I will just leave it. I think I just won't match the colour. Because I can match for like the first couple and then it just won't match on the next page. I think yeah, that's what will happen. So just do something else. But yeah, so that was the whole deal. We got it back on Tuesday afternoon. And I got it all set up on Tuesday night. Where's my washi at? But yeah, I'm just happy to have a laptop again and be able to work and edit and all this. Like, because I did have my friend's laptop, but it was a Mac. I got very confused with iMovie. We were actually going to buy that one from her, but I decided I really can't work with Macs. And even like I didn't understand what was going on with the Silhouette software. It turns out it was printing the certain things, but it turns out it was printing them, but it just took so much longer. And because when you print using the Silhouette software on a Mac, it just says printing, it doesn't give you a percentage, so I couldn't see that it was actually doing it. I thought it was just, and I worked out that whole issue. It was taking like 15 minutes to print like the stuff with the patterns on it. Worked out that issue, and yeah, so we're back on track now. So basically Monday I had school, and I had something due. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for something. Put on there. Maybe I should just... I'll just use like a little teardrop. Did I have... Yeah. It was due that day. I'm trying to think, because everyone, like, I turned up to the class and everyone's like, it's due tomorrow. Tell her it's due tomorrow, because they weren't ready, but it was due this day. Literally adult learning, everybody, but yeah. Okay. That's a whole nother rant for a whole nother day. But yeah, so yeah, finally back and up and running with the laptop. that's good news. I'm happy about that. What else? I feel like there was all this stuff I wanted to say to you guys, and then there was this thing that I wanted to mention, is to do with the shop being done in July. It was decided that it was going to stay July. I kind of like put it out there, like, should I redesign now? But I would still have to close in July. So like, what do you guys think? And everybody said reformat in July. So that is what I'm going to stay doing. So yeah, in case you were wondering. But yeah, I'm putting all these different questions like as polls in the Facebook group. So if you want to kind of have your say or have anything that you want to say, feel free to let me know in the Facebook group. But there is like all these, all these questions I was kind of asking. I was gonna say I was gonna ask in a video, just never happened. So I just started asking them in the Facebook group because I wanted to know, like, as far as like in my head planning purposes. So yeah. But also I did want to mention about new releases, because obviously you're going to be watching this on a Friday, and this video, new releases are usually on a Friday, but I'm actually not going to have new releases this week, as I only did get the laptop back on Tuesday, and I've just been filling the orders now that we're open. But I will have my July colours up next week. They're like set to be up this week, but because of everything that happened, I just couldn't do it. So they're going to be up next week. And yes. And along with that will be this kit will go up with those next week. And then also, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Like, there's so much stuff I want to design. Give me a second, I'm just taking a drink. There's so much stuff I want to design and like release, but I don't want to design them in the current format of it, the way I do everything, and then redesign it in a month's time. And then I also don't want to release them in the new design, because obviously the new design is not what's normal, like it's not what's currently going on in the shop, so I feel like it would just be weird. Hence why I might be waiting. These still will need a little bit of redesigning, because I'm like doing a logo redesign and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be changing all that stuff up. Yeah, I'm going to put this in the middle, because I want to put two half. So yeah, I think even having the computer back, I'm going to be a bit slow on new releases, because I don't want to release like too much, but then there's certain things that obviously will get released, because like I want to, also next week will be the 4th of July kit, so even though I'm going to redesign the kits over that July period, I don't want to not release a 4th of July kit, if you get what I mean. You with me? Are you with me? So yeah, I hope that like is helpful to you guys. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what's trying to come out of my mouth right now? I hope that answers questions if anyone had questions. I think it was what I was trying to say. Thursday is also payday, which is right now. Like, I got it just before when I checked my bank. I'm just gonna put in another flag again. Is that what we're doing? Yep. And I have like so much work this weekend. It's a bit ridiculous, but it means a good pay next week, which I'm obviously kind of happy about. And I think I will fill this week in just because we're already midway through this week, so I'll like shut the camera off, fill it in and come back at the end because I feel like I need to. I've been a little bit lost without it. I keep thinking, oh, I gotta make sure I'm marking this off and rah rah, and I really didn't have to. The next day, where are my full boxes gone? Full boxes. Now the colours, now I kind of left it and the colours were going to match too well if I didn't do this right here. It's always a bit tricky. Oh, actually, I'm going to go from the bottom again. But yeah, so I have like a lot to do this weekend, which I'm happy for, but I'm happy that I don't have too much homework yet, because we kind of almost started anew, so there's not too much we could do right now. What is happening with this washi strip? But obviously there's always something I can be doing, and there's a different assignment. There is a completely different assignment that I need to work on that I'm like, oh, it's not due. It's due June 7th, considering it's the 26th of May. I probably better get cracking on that, but oh god, I'm so bad at this whole school thing. I'm so glad I've got 6 weeks left because I'd be screwed otherwise. If I was doing this uni thing, I'd be terrible. I'd be terrible. And then I also want to, I guess I want to study at work tomorrow. That might be a thing to do. So I might actually put that on a little teardrop. Just put like a little. That was really weird. Oh, I also probably should bring out. Hold on. See if they're in where I think they should be yet. Bring out my little Coffee Monsters Co. design, like printable ones, so I can mark stuff. Okay, so this is to do with starting, so that can go there. And then, okay, so I don't know where that ended, you guys. I'm really, really sorry. I feel like I look up at it, so I know it couldn't have ended that long ago, but I'm sorry if you're like super confused coming into it. I used my Coffee Monsters Co. design printable like doodle things all over there, like little scribbly drawing things. And then I put this one down, and I was just talking about my work schedule and how like, what was I saying? How it's only a short shift on Saturday, and it's still a short shift on Friday. Like I think Friday is actually shorter than Saturday, but I have to go in at 6 o'clock in the morning because I'm working with my sister and she's the only one that can take me to work on a weekday, whereas on like it's just because like both my dad and my sister work Monday to Friday. So if I'm working with her on a Monday to Friday, I have to go with her to work and just stay throughout her whole shift, whereas if I work on the weekends, I can be dropped off by either her or dad. So that's why Saturday doesn't seem like that big of a deal for as far as work goes. Where are my half boxes? And that's because I literally am just there for 3 hours, whereas I'm there for like the whole day on a Friday, so it takes up more of the day. And I'm just going to pop this one down the bottom here because I will either fill orders or study that afternoon. But I have more work again, so let's just use another little briefcase over this side. I love that, even though I don't work in an office, I still love that. I love the way that looks. And then on to Sunday. Sunday is usually my chill day, but I actually didn't even realize I had to work. I was kind of like, oh, if I like get nothing done like Friday and Saturday, I've got Sunday, but I Sunday's like my longest shift. So that's a thing. I think I want to put it in the middle again. But wait, cause like even when I do what is classified as a full day or an open at work, I'm still done by like 2. My shift's actually till 4, but I'm getting it covered from 2 till 4. The day shift person's actually gonna work past the like, cause like either the day shift or the opener finishes at 2 or like 2:30 or something. It just depends on all the other factors that go into the like making of the shifts. So, and like what day it is and stuff, as to whether it's like 3:30 or 4 o'clock the last person works till. And the opener always like, this is like some real insider secrets, it's just that way. The opener always wants to get that afternoon shift covered. I don't know anybody who's happy to do that besides my sister, which is why she makes such a good manager, to be honest. And yeah, that's just basically it. Every other like casual worker who doesn't open never wants to work past that time. They always get either the closer to come in early or the day shift person to work through, which is what I'm doing. And that's because I'm working with a really good person she's like saving up for a car, which I probably should be, but I'm not. So I'm saving up for a new Erin Condren, not really. Which is another thing to talk about, like, wowza. So this is another work one. I'll use another little tie for that. But yeah, so that's what that was, like a whole big spiel about like how things work at Subway. That's silly. So I don't know what I'm going to put, so I don't really have an icon to put there yet. Let's jump back to Wednesday, because I did go out on Wednesday. I went to the pool, and I also went to the tennis court, and I also went to the shops. I didn't really buy anything at the shops, so I can't put a shopping bag. I didn't anticipate me needing anything sporty, so I didn't like print any of those out. None of them match, because I'm not a sporty person, guys. I'm not. Could I use the bubbles, do you think? Yeah, let's just use the bubbles. Bubbles mean water, doesn't always mean bubble bath. So stick them there, Do I have anything on my like normal icon sheet that I want to use? I do want to put the little $sign. I'll put it actually at the top of Thursday. Do I have anything else? I'm trying to think. I know. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so we'll quickly jump to the sidebar. Oh, I also had an exam on Tuesday. I knew I did a lot this week. I knew I wasn't just making it up in my head. I had a pretty busy week. How do I want to mark an exam? There, because it was kind of like at the start of the day, and I'll use a little pencil. Which I'm not bragging, but I aced that exam. Aced it. Like, I'm not kidding you. I aced it. Like there was one word in a like diagram that you had to label that I got wrong. The rest of it was all right. One word, so like a sixth of a question, or an eighth of a question I got wrong. Out of the whole thing, that was 60 questions. I was pretty proud of myself. So yeah, not to brag or anything, but I was pretty proud of myself. Like, and I think the teachers like being able to see how far I've come, I don't remember. I did film that then, so I might have talked about it in a different video. But we had our photo shoot last Tuesday, and like she was like really happy with how I'd like done it all, and she was just like really happy with me, and I actually ended up winning, like, because we had to pitch our design idea, and then we obviously had to do it for our model and for our photo. But yeah, she was like really, and I was the one that like won the pitch, or the idea was the best idea. So that was a pretty good feeling. If you don't already, like if you can't already guess, I was feeling pretty good after that. So yeah. And then I'm just looking for the other ombre checklist and my headers. And I also need my, I will also need my, I think it's even in the same one, my weekly habits trackers, which I've already used quite a few of. Oh, there's, I might actually use that last red one there too. I don't think, yeah, I won't need red again until like July or June, which I've already kind of got under wraps. Like I've got those, so I'll use this one up because it kind of matches. It matches. Then I can use like a hot pink, a normal pink, and a red. This feels silly to be tracking stuff throughout the week when it's halfway through the week, but some of the stuff I've been doing pretty good in, so I want to kind of write it down this week. So why did I pull them off? I'm not ready for them. Not ready. So I do want to put, where am I? So I'm just going to grab, what colour are the headers on the sheet? Yep, that colour. I'm going to grab the TV icon from that colour, and I'm just going to pop that up the top. I'm going to cover it up with a icon, and then I'm going to use this darker pink ombre checklist, and I'm excited to start including these in the kits as well. Also, if anyone's wondering how quickly I'm going to have the colour schemes ready for the new EC, it's going to be as fast as like physically possible for me to colour match them all. 1 second, I need a drink. As fast as I can physically have the planner in my hand, I'm going to be ordering on launch day, because I forgot to sign up for the VIP. I was like, oh, I'll do that later, and then caught the camera this time. It could change based on like, I don't really know what, but it could change. But I am ordering the neutral with the black coil, and then I'm ordering the colourful with I don't know what coil. I did want to get the new luxe one, but I wanted to get the new luxe one with the neutral and the black coil, but they're not doing the black coil for that. So that bummed me out a little bit. Gonna put a little mini to buy here. Actually, I'm gonna put a teeny bit of washi first. But yeah, that's my plan, and I'm gonna, so I can also not only so I can have the neutral and colourful, but so I can like colour match for them. I can show them to you guys, and then yeah, so as fast as I can possibly like colour match them for the shop, I will have them out, and then I'll probably have like, because the neutral colours don't change, which honestly to me sounds really good that they don't change, because they don't, I'm almost definite that I'm just going to have like the neutral, like the monthly kit in the neutral colours, and you can just be able to buy it all year round, and you can buy like as much as you want, because I doubt you'll be doing like a neutral colour scheme every single week, but if that is what you want, then you can do that. But yeah, so that's kind of good. It's not a whole nother planner that I have to do a colour scheme for each month. It's just, I can have it and it can stay in the shop. But yeah, it's a bit thick. It's a little bit too thick. I think it's too big for the space. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about the new planners. They're literally they're coming out on the 1st which seems like so far away, and now it's so close, and that's so ridiculous to me. I'm just gonna put this, which order? The order on the back of my hand looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this area at the bottom of my spread always looks a little bit weird. It never looks quite right. And I have room for 2. I can just put the 3rd one in. But do I want it? Yeah. Yeah, this area just never looks quite right to me. I feel like it's because they're so spaced out and I don't stack them like one on top of each other. It just looks a bit weird all the time. But we can deal. Now let's get that dollar sign. Oh, I used the dollar sign icon. Ah. This is where other kits come in handy. Or monthly colours. This pile of stuff. I don't think I've ever actually had to look through for other kits. And the dollar sign icon is probably the one I use the most. Why do I always do it in green? What is wrong with me? Here we go. There we go. Here we go. Let's grab this one. And pop that in there. So yes. Now I'm actually quickly going to zoom out and just decorate as I keep chatting to you, because I feel like now I'm on a roll with chatting and now I forget what I was talking about, so who knows what's going to come out in the next 5 minutes. But yes, what was I saying? I wish I had enough effort to go back and like look at what I was saying, but I really don't. Oh, the new planners, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, so I'm really excited about those, and they crept up on me so quick. Everyone's like, oh, like talking about it in the Facebook groups and stuff. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. PlannerCon Australia. If you've not heard, where have you been? PlannerCon, it's going to be so cool. I'm so excited already. I've literally got that weekend planned pretty much down to a T, because it's going to be a busy weekend for me. But I'm almost definite I'm going to that. Like, some pretty bad stuff's got to happen for me not to make it. Because also IMATS is that weekend, so I want to be in Sydney that weekend for that. So if I'm not, what am I doing? But it's funny, I said it's going to be a busy weekend because I'm actually, oh, that one I was going to put up there, never mind. I'll probably, as if you don't know, I'm currently becoming a makeup artist. So basically I've marked the school formal that's going to happen. The school that I went to, their formal, I know the date of it because it's like pretty much around the same date every year. And I probably will be working with a hairdresser to like, basically I'll be doing makeup work on that night is what I'm saying. And that is like the Thursday night before PlannerCon. And then I will fly Friday morning. There's like social events that night. Saturday's PlannerCon, Sunday's IMATS, and then fly back Monday. Hopefully I don't have a job that I need to be back for on Monday, because otherwise I'll be flying back Sunday night. But yeah, I'm just really excited for it. It's going to be fun. I don't know if I'm vendoring just yet. They haven't opened up like applications for it. I'd be so excited to vendor though, but I'm just excited to go and meet people. Like, I have my PR girls that I'd love to meet, and I know one of them is definitely going. And then also the organisers of it, they've been like amazing customers of mine and amazing ladies, and I just can't wait to meet them all. Like, I'm just so excited to meet everybody. It's just gonna be so much fun. And like, no matter, even if I don't vendor, some other great shops will, so it'll be cool to see what other shops can offer, and there's be different workshops and stuff. I think okay, so the camera cut out because the memory card was full, but I just filled it all out so you could see. But this is pretty much it. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and be sure to subscribe for more videos. Thanks guys, bye.